Guys, it's Michelle. So this has been a very much requested video. A lot of you have been asking me to do a MAC starter kit, what you think are essential, or what I think are essential products if you're just starting out with MAC. So this is really fun for me because it's only been about a year that my obsession with MAC has been. I've always worn makeup, but I've never been obsessed with it until YouTube came along. But I really didn't just start getting into MAC until about a year ago, and judging from my collection, it looks like I've been collecting for a lot longer, but it's just been a crazy year. I'm just going to kind of show you guys the products that I started out with, which just happen to be my favorite products of all time. So I'm just going to start out with kind of like how I would do my face, and hopefully I won't miss anything. So the first thing's obviously foundation. Now, keep in mind, these are just going to be my personal opinions, what I use, what are my favorites, what I started out with in MAC, because I don't necessarily use the same as everybody else uses in MAC, and I don't like what everyone else uses. So these are just my own personal opinions, things that I've really enjoyed and really have been beneficial to my skin and my looks. So my favorites are the powder or the cream. I've never been a fan of liquid foundations, nothing against MAC's, I've just never used it. I hear that MAC Studio Fix Fluid is an awesome foundation, but from my own personal experience, I can't tell you because I've never used it. So some of my favorites are the MAC Moisture Blend, and it looks like this, and it's like a cream finish. I like that. I also like the MSF Natural, which is a nice powder to keep in your bag as touch-ups as well. This is like a light to medium coverage. And just recently I've been using the MAC Studio Fix powder, which I really like. It has some silica in it, so it gives you that like matte sateen like feel on your skin, and it's a really, really nice nice coverage as well. So those would be my foundations. The concealer, I love this MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer. It's a really good consistency. I like it actually better than the Studio Finish Concealer. So those would be face. For blushes, I would get yourself one pink blush and one peachy blush. So my favorites, and you all probably already know what my pink blush is. I talk about it all the time. It's Dolly Mix. And it's just a gorgeous pink with some silver sparkle. That's what it looks like. Really love this blush. It's permanent. Most of what I talk about is going to be permanent, so it won't be hard for you guys to find. So Dolly Mix would be my recommendation for pink. For peach blush, I absolutely love Margin. This is my all-time favorite peach blush. It's peachy copper, and it has like shimmer in it, and it's really, really, really pretty to put on your cheekbones. So those would be my two recommendations for blush. Now for eyeshadows, I would get yourself an eyeshadow quad. They're about $4.99. They sell them empty at any MAC store, and then you can pick out 4 colors to fill it with. The great thing about the quads is you can throw them in your makeup bag, and you can take them with you when you travel, so you'll always have the colors with you. You can won't have to worry about getting them in pan form and having them be loose, and the pot form sometimes can be cumbersome. So I would just get yourself an empty quad. They're $4.99. And then for the 4 colors, I'm going to give you the 4 of my most favorite and the 4 of the first colors that I ever bought. I would recommend buying yourself a lid color, a crease color, and a highlight color. And I would make them colors that you could wear every day with any look. Just very neutral, pretty colors to wear on your eyes. So those for me would be, as my lid color, I would say I think that Honesty is a really pretty shimmery brown color. It's more like a tannish brown. It's light and it's really pretty. For crease, definitely would have to be Sable. Ugh. And this is more of a darker brown with some plum undertones. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wear this all the time. And then for highlight, it would definitely be Shroom. Gorgeous highlight color, looks good on everyone. I actually did a look with these 3 colors a while back when I first started making videos. I think I titled it Everyday Neutral Look. So if you want to see how I use those colors, you can go check that video out. Another really pretty lid color, and these are just options to give you guys, would be All That Glitters. It's like a shimmery tan with a little bit of pink undertones. This makes a really pretty great lid color as well. And then just 2 of my other favorites would be Nylon. Nylon was the first color that I bought. I use this all over. I also use this as a highlight in the inner corner or even underneath. Really brightens your eye. It's a really gorgeous color. And then Carbon, of course, because Carbon you can use for a lot of different things. You can use this as an eyeliner, or you could use it as the crease color. You can turn any look, like if you did Honesty on your lid, Sable in the crease, and Shroom for the day, that's great. And then you could take Carbon at night if you're going out and put it in the crease and darken it and define it a little bit more, and it would completely transform your whole look. So I really love Carbon. So you want to get yourself a good eyeshadow base. Now when I'm telling you guys for a starter kit, as a base, again, if you're just getting a couple products from MAC, you want to get products that you can use for different things. So I wouldn't just get like one base that you could only wear as a base. You want to get a base that would look pretty as just overall lid color. So for me, that would be either Bare Study Paint Pot, which is a neutral color with some almost like, I want to say it's almost like an orangey copper shimmer. This looks great all over your lid, and you could just throw Sable in the crease, or like Honesty in the crease, or Carbon, and you could just wear it as an eyeshadow. But it also is a good base to help creasing and to help your eyeshadow stick on longer. So a good paint pot would be Bare Study. Painterly Paint Pot is a good one too. It's more of a just matte blush tone color. I wouldn't wear it as like an eye color because it really doesn't have much to it. So Buttery Nutty, again, it's out with the Sugar Sweet collection, and if you didn't have a chance to get this, Beijing is another good one that you can probably find on allcosmeticswholesale.com. It's right there. This is a gorgeous color. I do use this a lot by itself, just it's like a really pretty champagne neutral color, so I would put this on my lid and, you know, that's it. Put some eyeliner, or you could put a crease color. So this is a good base. All right. So then for eyeliner, there's two things you could do. Personally, I like the PowerPoint eye pencils. This one's an engraved, and it's just a black cream liner that needs to be sharpened. So this is waterline safe, which is great for your waterline, and also for lining the top of your lid. Now, engraved is a perfect eyeliner, and that would be all you need. If you prefer to use a gel eyeliner, then definitely Black Chalk Fluid Line is a great gel eyeliner. Has great staying power, great pigmentation. It's black and really nice. So either or both, but they're both great black eyeliners. And then as far as mascara goes, I do like MAC mascaras. I like the Plush Lash, and I like the Zoom Lash, but personally I think there's a lot better brands out there, no offense to MAC, so I probably wouldn't recommend you a MAC mascara. But if you had to pick one, I'd probably pick either Plush Lash or Zoom Lash. Alright, and then you might want to get yourself one pigment. Now, there are tons of pigments, and they are all absolutely gorgeous colors. But if you want to just get a simple kit to start yourself out with, I would recommend getting a color that you're going to have a lot of use for, and not just that you're only going to wear once in a while when you do that kind of look. And that for me is Vanilla pigment. This was the first pigment that I bought. It's a gorgeous whitish iridescence. I actually have it on my lid right now as we speak. I have Vanilla. And it has some pink and silver shimmer and iridescence, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, let me just show you. This is the cap. You can see that? I don't even know. It's very pretty. I'll swatch it. So, you could definitely use this as eyeshadow. A couple different uses that I use this for would be for highlight underneath your eyebrow bone. You could also use these as a cheek highlight. Put it on your cheekbones after you put your blush on. You could put it down your nose, put it on your Cupid's bow. Great highlight color. Some other things you could do with pigments is you could mix it in with some Vaseline and use it as lip gloss. You could mix it in with clear nail polish and put a shimmery, glittery white on your nails. So pigments are great. They're a little bit on the pricey side. They're, I think, $19.50, but you can get a lot of use out of them, and if you have the right color like Vanilla, you could definitely, and I mean, you get so much in this jar. Let me just show you. I use this all the time. I even pressed some in my eyeshadow pan, and look how much I still have left. So you can definitely see that these will go a long way and last you a really long time. Okay, now on to lips. This is the toughest part for me because I absolutely love everything that MAC puts out. You want to get yourself a good lipstick or two. My two favorites in the entire world are Viva Glam 5. And the great thing about Viva Glam, if you don't already know, is all the proceeds from this goes towards the Viva Glam MAC AIDS Fund. So every single penny of the $14 goes to Viva Glam AIDS Fund. It's a gorgeous mauvey wine, and you would think it's a little bit dark, but I swear to you, this would look gorgeous on you. Anyone, just beautiful. This is a great color. I keep this in my purse with me if I ever want to throw on lipstick because it goes with everything. And then I'll just show you a couple of my other favorites. If you're looking for a good pink, Angel is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. I have it right next to the Viva Glam. Angel. If you're looking for a nude, Creme de Nude is a great color, but nudes aren't for everyone, so it's the bottom one. Creme de Nude, it's a cream sheen and it's a really nice consistency. And I really like Aloof, which is more like another nudie pink, and it's right there. Another color that's a good one is Hue, and I can't find it right now, but it's a very wearable natural lip. So those would be my lip sticks. Bare Slim Shine is another great lip product that would look good on absolutely everyone. It's the bottom one, and it's in this little tube. And this is another one to just keep in your purse for touching up throughout the day. It's a gorgeous color. Now, as far as lip gloss, hands down, my absolute favorite lip gloss ever is Underage. This was the first one I bought. It's like a milky nude pink. Goes great over top any of the colors that I mentioned. And it's really, really pretty color. Live and Die is my absolute favorite aside of Underage. It was limited edition with the brunette blonde redhead. I've seen this a lot, though. You can still get it. I don't want to tell you this is my favorite because it is limited edition, and I want you guys to see products that you can actually get your hands on. So if you can find Live and Die, I would highly recommend it. But if not, go with Underage. It's a safe bet, and you'll love it. And then, of course, there's Dazzle Glasses, which you guys know these are like my favorite product that MAC puts out of all time. My favorite colors are Baby Sparks, even though I just got this recently, but it's just the perfect pink. This would go great over Viva Glam, great over Angel. I've actually been wearing this a lot over Angel, and it's a really pretty pink lip, and it's not like lingerie pink or Saint Germain. It's just a very natural wearable pink. So Baby Sparks would be my top favorite Dazzle Glass. And then the other one would be Rags to Riches. Really, really pretty, more of a purpley undertone with some green shimmer. It's really gorgeous. If you want to get yourself like a really good lip chapstick conditioner, whatever, either the lip conditioner, this is Hello Kitty, but MAC puts these lip conditioners out all the time. They're permanent. Just grab a color. Great consistency, feels really good on your lips, really good color pigmentation. Or I personally like the Tender Tones. This one's Take a Hint. This is my favorite. These come out usually every summer. You can get them, but if you're by a CCL, they always have these, and they're really cheap, and they're all different colors. They have like this strawberry kiwi flavor, and they're in these same jar as the paint pots, and these are good too, very moisturizing. So those are lips. Now, okay, for brushes. Brushes from MAC are very expensive, very expensive. So you want to get ones, again, that you're going to get a lot of use out of, and then ones that you can use for different things. So I'll start with eyes. Definitely get yourself a 239. This is an amazing brush for lid color. It packs on color. It's a gorgeous brush. I absolutely love this brush. It was my first brush. Great for lid color. You could use it as underneath the brow. You could use it for liner. 239, fabulous. The 217 is one unique brush that I have never seen anything like. The bristles are very tapered and packed, and it's a little bit more fluffy at the top, but it's a really good brush for putting that color in the crease and bringing it in, or for blending. You can also pack color on if you just use the flat top, the belly. It can also pack color on. So you could actually use this instead of a 239 if you just had to get one eye brush. I would get the 217 because you can pack color on and place color and blend it in. So the 217 is another good one. Now, if you had to get a blending brush, you could either get the 222 or the 224. Both of these do fabulous blending. The 224 is a little bit wider. I want you to see. My face is like right in the way. There you go. I feel like I'm at a football game. You can see that the 222 is a little bit skinnier and tapered. The 224 is more of a blend, more of a fluff. So either or. Personally, I like the 224 better for blending, but the 222 is tapered. So if you have like a hooded lid, then I would get the 222 because it would fit in that crease a little bit better. If your lid isn't as hooded, then I would use the 224 because it's easier to blend and blend out the crease and blend up. These are also good for highlighting as well. I wouldn't particularly recommend a highlighting brush per se just for a starter kit because they're a little bit on the pricey side, and you could use any of these brushes to highlight very easily. You could even use your finger. So don't go crazy on the highlighting brush. Definitely get a brush for your lid color and a brush for your crease and blending. Now for face brushes, my favorite is the 129. But you could also get the 116 instead if you want to save a little bit of money. They kind of do the same job. The 129 is a little bit fluffier, so this would be good for putting on your blush color. The other thing you can do is because it's tapered, you can use this as a highlight brush as well. You don't need to go out and buy just a highlight brush. You want to get one brush that does it all. So this will put your color on, this will highlight your cheekbones, and you can also contour this. So the 129 is great, but like I said, if you do want to save yourself a couple bucks, get the 116. This will also put color on. It's a little bit more tapered than the 129. This is a great highlight brush or contour. So either one of those. So that is it. One other thing I just want to mention, and this doesn't really belong on a starter kit, but if you have some money left over and you want to get another really unique, great product from MAC, I would recommend a MSF, Mineralized Skin Finish. They come in all different colors. I have the MSF Natural, but these are like the ones with the veining. These two were limited edition, but there is a new collection coming out this summer that has like, I think 6 MSFs that's being released with it, so you can pick one out from there. Again, get an MSF that you're going to have a lot of use for. I love So Ceylon. This is my favorite one. This is a great bronzer or contour or all over color or even highlight. Great, great, great color. Another great one is Petticoat, and I use this for blush or for highlighting. This is really pretty and has shimmer in it. So I think I covered it all. If I missed anything, I am sorry. MAC is an amazing company. Their quality is fabulous. Their customer service is so great. They have the Back to MAC Recycle program, which means if you turn in any 6 plastic containers, whether it be lipstick containers, eyeshadow pots, foundation, compacts, any 6. If you take it into a MAC store, you'll get either a free lipstick, a free eyeshadow, or a free lip gloss. If you take it into a MAC counter at like Macy's or something, you are only eligible for a lipstick. Now, I know some MACs are fabulous counters, and they will give you an eyeshadow instead. Mine doesn't. But the nice thing is they do recycle, and you can turn in your stuff to get free goodies. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Again, it is a little bit on the pricey side, especially when it comes to the brushes. So if you do invest in their brushes, I would just really take care of them. Take pride in your brushes, and if you treat them well, they'll be good to you, and they will last you a really long time. Another thing I just want to mention as far as the eyeshadows and blushes go, if you buy the pot, it's $14.50. You can buy just the pan at MAC stores only, and they're $10.50. So if you want to save yourself some money, go to MAC and just get the pan form. But the nice thing about the pot form is you can back to MAC them. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Same with the blushes. You can get a blush pan for how much is a blush pan? I don't even know. $14, $16, I'm not sure. But it's cheaper to get it in the pan form. And if you get it in the pot form, it's $18. So another thing to keep in mind. These MAC palettes come in blush form and eyeshadow form. They are $11.99 or $12.99. The eyeshadow ones come $15. The blush ones come $6. And like I said, the little eyeshadow ones like this come $4.99 for 4 of them. So another thing is MAC does release the quads from time to time, but the colors aren't always so usable. This is the Spice Chocolate one, but it's discontinued and annoying to find. So I think I covered everything. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to ask away, and I will help you with whatever I can. I get a lot of questions from people that are like, what colors do you recommend from MAC? What eyeshadows do you recommend? What blushes? What lipsticks? Well, the thing is I can tell you what my favorites are and the products that I live by, but I don't know what you look like, and I don't know what your skin tone is, and I don't know what colors look good on you. So I can recommend my favorites, but they might not necessarily look good on you. So, do what looks good on you. Do what works for you. You can go into any MAC store, try out anything you want. Let the MAs play around, put shadows on your eyes, colors, make swatches, do whatever you can, but just have fun with makeup, and like I said, go for the products that you can get multiple uses out of, and not just the products that you're going to get one use out of. Especially when it comes to eyeshadows and lip colors. You want to get colors that you can wear every single day with no matter what clothes you have on and what colors you're pulling off. You want to get colors that would make you look hot in any way, shape, or form. So I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any further questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!